I have a phrase. I say all women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. Like, all of you guys are vested and interested in a man's capacity to earn. You might conceal it in things like competency or be on the up and up and be loyal or, be secure in himself. But a lot of times this ties always back to financial capabilities.
Can I ask you a question?
Or being ambitious. That's another good one that women like to use. Go ahead.
Would you be with a broke girl?
Yes.
I think that
faithfully.
I wouldn't be faithful to any girl because men naturally aren't faithful.
How dare you?
Jesus Christ.
But to answer your question, her financial capacity has absolutely nothing to do with my views on monogamy.
So you're not a monogamist. Is that what that is? You're just not.
I'm not.
So you're a polygamist.
Yes.
So can you be ethically
Yeah, I think if you're honest with a girl and you
No, I'm
tell
talking
her
about you personally. Of course you can be ethically like a polygamist, right? But I'm just saying like you personally. Can you?
Yes.
If you're ethically a polygamist, then you wouldn't be cheating. That's not ethical.
He's not cheating because he's telling them.
Yeah, I tell them what it is up front.
So then you're not cheating. That's not cheating.
So you're never faithful? You're just...
No, he's a polygamist.
In an open
That's not
relationship?
the same thing.
My thing is I don't believe in monogamy, and I'm outward about it and honest about it. I think the difference between me and other guys is like they might not express that. They might tell you, I'm only going to love you and be with you. Right? And that's a strategy. A lot of guys do that to kind of sell the dream, but I don't like that because it creates headaches later on.
Wait,
so
you think men are not going to cheat on you?
Everybody, clearly I got cheated on. Didn't we speak about this earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways.
And a woman's
no, but I'm saying you would never be faithful. Like, how about if you have a wife, you're fucking 40, right? You have a wife with kids in the house. Y'all live together. You never gonna be faithful. You just gonna keep fucking bitches.
I don't know what I'll be thinking at 40, but what I will say is that I will always reserve the right to be able to do it. Like, I'm a firm believer that, men should reach a certain level where they can do what they want and not necessarily be beholden to what their wife thinks. I don't think your wife should be telling you anything as a man. You should be dictating everything, and it's your way or the highway. The man is the leader, and he's the authority, and that's how it goes.
Oh, you're one of those.
So
okay,
you wouldn't imagine yourself getting married?
I mean, in the future,
So you would let your wife cheat on you?
No. No.
This is not a two-way street. Very blunt about this. I think men are superior to women in almost every way. And since I think that comes with benefits, but it also comes with responsibilities. I also don't think women should work. I don't think women should be focusing on a career. I don't think they should be doing anything that takes away from the family. I think they should be focusing on that. But with that said, I do think that since men are superior and they're responsible, they also have authority. The problem is that women want a man to take care of them and be a leader and be competent, but they don't want to follow that man's rules, and I don't agree with that. So if we're going to go ahead and have chivalry, like she was saying, or a gentleman or whatever, I think that needs to go all the way and bring it to its logical conclusion, which is the man is the head of the household, he's a leader, he dictates how things goes, and in return, the woman has a carefree life where she can kind of enjoy her life, not have to worry about working, entering the workforce, stress, and the only stress she does have is kids. And I think if it's enough children, the man should have a capability of maybe getting a nanny to assist her, or maybe bringing his mom into the play, because I do think that one parent raising the child is going to be very difficult. But, I'm a firm believer that if a man's going to have responsibility, he needs to have authority with that.
And he can afford it too.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Oh, sorry, a question for you. Is this religious based, or is this just as you've grown up?
I mean, you can make the argument that that it comes from a religious base, but then if we just look at it, if you just want to look at it strictly scientifically from a biological standpoint, it holds true as well.
I'm not asking. No, I'm just saying based on
both. I would say it's a combination of. You could say it comes from my religious background. I grew up in a Muslim household. Then as I got older, right? Because I used to think why do they have this belief system, etc. Then as I got older and I started studying the differences between the genders from a psychological level and from a physicality level, I realized that men truly are superior to women in every way. So we shouldn't be listening to you guys.
How dare you?
A relationship is not.
Well, y'all shouldn't be listening to them either. Period.
Listen, I think that there's a lot of confusion because you are a polygamist and we grew up in a monogamous society, so that there's a lot of confusion. So I guess in my mind, it sounds like you use the word cheating, but you're upfront about it.
Yes.
So you're not cheating. You're a polygamist and you're communicating with your partner who is also okay with polygamy.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I do want to state here, let's assume that I was a monogamist. I would still have the same worldview. I would still say that I'm superior to my woman and she needs to listen to me.
I'm not even addressing. I'm not even addressing the superiority or anything like that. I'm just saying about the cheating, because that's when everybody leaned forward and was like,
Here's the problem. He's honest, but most men are not.
I'm aware. That's why I was just addressing him.
So cheating in general is going to be what he's covering because they won't tell you what he's telling you right now.
Oh no, I'm speaking to him directly because I'm also a polygamist. That's what I'm also a polygamist.
Wait,
Nick, wait.
what a T?
Wait,
I'm also a polygamist.
Wait,
I'm okay with dating multiple people and my partner dating multiple people if that's what we decide that we want to do.
wait. So you want to date other niggas?
Sometimes, yeah.
Isn't that an open relationship?
No, that's not an open relationship.
You can't call that polygamy.
That is polygamy.
That's being a whore.
No, that's polygamy. I'm not getting paid for sexual services.
But what if guys
That is
do
being a
it?
whore.
That is
actually.
no, it's not. I'm not getting paid for sexual services. If I want to have 2 boyfriends and my boyfriend is okay with me having 2 boyfriends, that's polygamy. That's actually polyandry, but we'll leave that right
he's
here.
a cock.
Is yours
Okay.
a religion?
I never said he likes watching me have sex with other men.
You might as well.
Okay, well, look, that's okay.
No, but I just wanted to know, like,
Yeah,
that's,
sure.
That's what I just wanted to know. I get that other men also feel as though like they're polygamous, but they'll lie and they'll finesse and whatever. But I was literally just directly asking.
Yeah,
for your
yeah,
opinion.
no problem. I mean, a lot of women ask me for my worldview on that, but that's where my worldview stems from is where I think men are better than women at in general.
What?
Now,
In general, like in everything in life, you think men are better than women?
it's a fact.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
That
but
is
you
Okay,
can go
so
on.
may I ask you another question other than this one?
Sure.
Okay, so if you feel as though men are superior to women in every facet of life, then why would you
Let me be
entrust?
specific. I think men are superior to women in almost every realm of human endeavor that we can both compete in. So, for example, a lot of women try to say, well, you can't have kids. Well, we can't compete in that, so that doesn't count.
Oh, I
But when
wasn't
it
going to
talks-
even bring that up.
Yeah, but when it comes to like leadership, competency, genius levels, IQ, etc., men rule in
Love-
everything.
Lovely.
is what I mean.
wasn't going to talk about bearing children
Sure.
because that would be a nonsensical argument. I'm saying I was going to specifically ask about parenting because
Sure.
both genders can be parents.
Sure.
And if you believe that, then my follow-up question would be, then why are you entrusting the rearing of your children, the majority of it, to a woman, your partner? And then if you want to hire a nanny, I'm going to guess 9 times or 10 times out of 10, you would hire a female
Yeah.
because you wouldn't want another man raising your children.
Yeah.
So if you believe that, then explain the logic if you can.
Sure. Well, fathers actually make better parents for children than women do, and I'll explain. This comes from the book, The Rational Male, Book 4, where they compared single father households to single mother households, and the single father households did significantly better when it came to that child becoming an upstanding member of
citizen.
society.
Yeah.
So, though they might not get the same level of nurturing and caring, a father's job 9 out of 10 times is to be a disciplinarian. So they'll keep them from being degenerates. Now, with that said, well, does that mean they might have some instability and, attachment issues as an adult? Sure, but at least it won't be criminals. So fathers, statistically speaking, do better than mothers.
Okay, but that wasn't my question.
They're better parents, is my point.
I understand that, but that wasn't my question. I firmly understand all of that, but I'm saying if you believe that, then why do you entrust the rearing of your children, the majority of it, to women?
Oh, because I'm there as a disciplinarian.
Okay.
Because I'm there as a disciplinarian. So, because I'm still involved, obviously. But if we were to, compare apples to apples and put a single mom and a single dad, the single dad does better. So, the mom is there to like kind of accentuate the situation, but the father is the base. And this is something that we don't talk about in society because it's taboo to give men flowers and it's taboo to criticize women or criticize mothers.